folks, welcome to this late night stream. It is 1 a.m, so I'm not really sure how loud I'm able to be. Probably not super loud, obviously, because people are probably sleeping. Yeah, I'm just checking in. It's been a while since I've streamed. Obviously, I've got that new title screen you just saw there, and hopefully the music that went with it came up. Um, that would be the music I'd use with the scene. That is a scene from one of my books that I'm eternally writing, the Acoustic Blackout series. Obviously, all of my stream intro screens, artwork that I've done have been from that same series. Um, Yeah, I don't really know 100% what I'm going to do with this stream, so bear with me. It's just going to be a kind of getting into the groove of streaming again, just seeing how everything works with the transitions and all this nonsense, and trying to talk. I think we'll probably go through a few memes here, not in the normal fashion. They're not displayed on my opening screen as normal. And I might play some BF1, and I might do a digi painting, although it is late, so maybe not, we'll see. Yeah, oh, there's a panel on my Streamlabs which isn't open, but it normally is open. I'm not sure how to open that. Manage cookies, accept cookies. What? Fuck off. Fuck off, Streamlabs. Or is that Twitch? I don't know. It's trying to get me to accept cookies for some aberrant web page that is meant to be the stream chat screen. Never mind. So much has probably happened since my last stream, but at the same time, not much has happened at all. I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about news anymore. I was just talking to, I believe, another member of the harmful Hug Club on Twitter earlier, Telos, about stuff that's going on in the news, like Bill Gates buying up tons of farmland and what he's supposedly using that for, and how it screws people over who run proper farms, and things like that. Things that the globalist elites are doing to fuck us over is ever present, and I just got to the point with the Ukraine war thing that I just completely tune out of that. Um, it kind of just seems, I know there's actually a war happening, but it just does seem like there's a whole psyop element to it, where like a lot of it is orchestrated by the elites. Um, Zelensky still seems to be in league with the WEF. I would not be surprised if Putin was. I'm not going to get into that because I don't know for sure whether, you know, the second thing is true, but the first thing, according to some things I've seen on Twitter, appears to be true. He's going back to speak at the World Economic Forum, so it's probably safe to say he's in league with them. But oh god, it's just so chaotic. Just, I think that the clearest thing I've looked at to do with the Ukraine war situation recently is just watching Don the Pleb and his kind of war tactics stream, but it only kind of briefly touched on the Ukraine, and they're obviously talking about real things that are happening on the ground there from the perspective of being army people, or ex-army people. He was talking to some other guy, I think his name Tom Dolio or something. Let me check that out. I think I have a Minds window open here. What is that stream? Did I post that stream? Yes, Don the Pleb on Rumble. He was talking to, it's Joe Dolio was the other guy, and they had an interesting talk. The stream I was watching is called, for some reason, Malcolm Nancy Boy. That's probably some military reference that I'm not familiar with. Sounds like military phonetic code words or something. Um, or a meme. Yeah. I just tune out of news so much. I mean, news is only worth anything if it comes from alternative sources these days anyway, so I definitely don't watch MSM for my news. And I don't like people from the alternate news world who use the MSM to talk about news, even though I do enjoy watching things like regional variations with Tailed Feature and Harian. They do bring up MSM, that's mainstream media, news screens in the background for stuff to talk about, which can get annoying because I think everyone should throw out their TV by now. Everything, no one should be looking at that shit. Um, yeah, everything. I mean, I say it a lot in these streams because I started these streams, I think, during lockdowns, that everything is just so overwhelming, and that this event starting in like March 2020 has just kind of crushed me and crushed a lot of people who are like me and changed my mind on a lot of things, turned me into a libertarian, then started to push me into being an ANCAP, and made me pro-gun, and made me understand that entire Second Amendment Constitution thing and what it's all for and the meaning behind it. Made me pretty hardcore anti-communist, even though I was before that, thanks to the SJWs. Yeah, it's just locked in place now. I'm thinking I should read Hop. Is it Hopper or Hop? Because Dankler's been reading them. That author, Hans Hermann Hoppe, or Hopper, and apparently he did a book called Democracy, the God That Failed. And I mean, I can understand from my perspective already. I mean, I always used to be pro-democracy, and now that I understand what's going on, democracy is a statist thing. That's my issue there. You know, I'm sure Hopper goes into more detail, the problems with democracy, but for me, it's you're participating in voting and elections, and elections are all fucking broken now anyway. But if you're participating in that system, it's a governmental system. It's a statist system, and so I have a problem with it. Because all you're doing is playing musical chairs with governments, and all of them can fuck you over, and all of them are elites and can be authoritarians, unless somehow you get a very good-minded libertarian party into power, and their entire purpose is to strip themselves away and all the functions of government and most laws. So that's where I'm at. Libertarian leaning ANCAP here as usual. But anyone who's been watching my streams and watching my channel is probably familiar with my views on that, I'm sure by now. But yeah, it's just, it's degraded me. And I think one of the net results of everything, the lockdowns and particularly everything that's happened recently with the whole, we moved from coronavirus over to the Ukraine war, and we move on to the next thing that the elite globalists want us to look at, like shuffling us around. It's overwhelming. It makes me more introverted. I've always been an introvert, but I think I made some progress in the years before all this shit to like coming out of my shell, and I enjoy talking to people if they're good people who I agree with, or have civility, or have an attractive personality. like a good sense of humour, or can get on with you really well, but it's so hard to get on with that many people in the public really well these days because it's very mask off. When I was a kid, I suspected things about the public around me that I second guessed myself, thought, maybe it isn't true, maybe the public aren't easily led, they're not dumb, they're not secretly psychotic, maybe I'm just being paranoid, maybe they're not, it's hard to define, but yeah, easily led is something you can say. But then after the lockdown thing, it's you say mask off, it's kind of mask on, isn't it? But it's mask off in terms of I could see for the first time when that happened that things I'd thought when I was a teenager in high school had been proven right about the people around me in terms of how much they're willing to bow down to government, and how much they're willing to fuck over the people around them and be super irrational and all sorts of things like this. Easily fooled, I guess. Not skeptical enough, not strong of mind enough to resist ideas. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to go too far into that direction. Let's look at a few memes. Let's look at a few of the recent memes that I have enjoyed. So what's something I recognise? Well, this isn't a meme, but this is a great shot from. I hate this little thing that comes up. This is a great little moment from Max Payne. If you've played the game, I can't remember if I. Yeah, I've got a video of this on my channel. I didn't stream it, but I played it on a video on my channel. It's from Max Payne 1. You can't play Max Payne 3. That's a terrible game. But the first two games, particularly the first game, were excellent. This is just a moment from the first game where I think the henchmen behind the door are laying C4 to blow the door down, and instead they blow everything but the door. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of like self-sufficiency thing, because I'm like, withdraw. Let's withdraw from the world the elites and the globalists want to create, and let's go into self-sufficiency world. Let's go into create our own parallel society. We'll trade with each other, and if the government wants to lock down again and close supermarkets to the unvaccinated, or choose via social credit and good boy points, China style good boy points, who gets to eat food or whatever, then let's grow our own food and live in parallel societies. And so I'm growing some peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers in my window there, and hopefully, I mean, it's not like sustainable food necessarily, because I gotta wait till they ripen and there's a harvest season, and I'm not like, I haven't got like cows and chickens and slaughter them to make my own meat or something, but I've been watching videos to that effect, and I've been watching how you grow your own peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers, and this guy did, like, he had pigs on a farm, and I didn't watch it through. I know it's a bit kind of wimpy, and you're almost in the mindset of the vegan. You can't watch. I've always had this problem where, yeah, I don't like. I mean, is it a problem? Kind of. I don't like seeing animals being killed, but I eat meat, so there's obviously a contradiction there. Without me becoming a vegan, I don't have a connection with where my food comes from. So yeah, there was this video on YouTube. I don't know how it got onto YouTube, but this guy who I thought at first was a soy boy, but he's actually based, is like he's got a pig farm and he's helping farmers slaughter pigs, and then on YouTube they're cutting the pigs open and getting different meat cuts from the pig after they've killed it. So I watched a bit of that, like after the pig was killed, with a slight kind of cringe on my face, but it's I guess it's some kind of fear thing that I have to get over. There's a different guy I watch called Hayes, who's like an outdoorsman kind of guy, and he like swims into the sea, catches lobsters and crabs, and the guys he goes out with, they kill the lobster and the crab, and I think he actually turns the camera away when the killing happens, so that's not on screen for those videos. But then, they've obviously just killed the animal, and they cut it up, and they get little cuts, and they tell you the biological thing, what to keep, what not to eat, gonads and all that, what to wash out of the shell, and then they put it on the barbecue and they eat some. And there's lots of things about mushroom foraging and stuff like that. It's really interesting to watch, like sustainability videos and just skills and stuff you'd need to live in a parallel society and like trade services with a community of people who don't want to be a part of government and all that shit. Anyway, that was a big side thing from looking at memes. This meme, I had a look at this earlier. I can't remember where I got this meme from, but the thing that strikes me about it is this guy looks exactly like my regular bus driver, who I think has some kind of vendetta against me or something like that. He never speaks to me. He just like eyes me up angrily when I'm on the bus, and I think it's like because I didn't wear a mask through lockdown and other people did wear a mask, and I wore my exemption lanyard, and he begrudgingly just let me on all the time. But he never wore a mask on the bus throughout the lockdown either. He just had the perspex see-through shield, dumbass shit, in front of him. But it's just like, I'd catch him talking about COVID every now and then to other people on the bus, and you knew what his stance was. And it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, he looks like this dude, and he's got this secret grudge against me, I think. I'm not sure what the meme was about that moment in time when you realise you have to shoot good and move gooder to close with and destroy your enemy. It's like a hapless overweight soldier. I guess it's about, the people who aren't fit using guns, and the grannies using guns, the people who aren't super fit and able using guns. It's someone said on Twitter, it equalizes the playing field. Um, that's why you have guns. It's not just about the person who's physically fit, although you need to be in some ways, from what I've seen using some guns. But it does give a defensive aid to people who can't just rely on their fitness and things. And what else we got here? Oh, we got the standard anti-lockdown stuff. Yeah, this is a bit like the why won't you die? Why won't you die? It'll be funny when you die from COVID. Like the white soy jack who's enraged, and then the blonde-haired Viking guy going like, no, I'm not going to die. I don't know where that meme is, but you've probably seen that. Come on. I'm not going to go and dig it out. I know it's on one of my other streams. This is a funny one. Yikes, Crispies. What's this one? This is the soy jack and the Viking thing I was talking about anyway. You can't call us groomers. You've called me Nazi for 6 years. Yeah, this is a bit of a conservative meme. This isn't a meme that I'd use that often. But you've got that whole... I think it's spiraling out of control a bit. But it's the conservatives versus the leftists. The conservatives are still calling leftists liberals when they're not. Liberals, as in classical liberals, are basically conservatives. It fucking infuriates the fuck out of me when people misuse those terms. Like, liberals are not leftists. Leftists are not liberals. It's the far left, and they call themselves progressives. Where the fuck is my window? But they're not progressives. What have we got here? Always good to have the socialism memes. Should I say the anti-socialism memes? Western youth supporting socialism. Socialism is the boot that crushes you. Yeah, this is kind of what I mean about the globalist elites are just shuffling the psyop narratives around. And I mean, the worst one's obviously the lockdowns and the COVID shit. But now it's this war in Ukraine stuff. It does seem to me like it's more of the far left game to control people. Oh, this is I believe this is a Castle Doctrine meme. Anti-gun people. You shouldn't just shoot any person who breaks into your home. Dial 911 instead. Don't rely on the police for this sort of shit. No. The police are state officers. They only exist to defend government from public. The 2A laws are so you can defend your life and your property from communists and thieves. What's the line between burglars and communists? Statism, I think. But that's about the only line, right? They both fucking disrespect property. Yeah. Everywhere should be Castle Doctrine. Everywhere should be open carry. I was thinking actually, what's better, open carry or concealed carry is the other one. I think it should be that all states are open carry by law. All states should be open carry by law, but out of kind of politeness and civility, people will opt to do concealed carry because it seems a bit, I don't know, it's a bit not threatening, not unfriendly, not stressing out, but some some word in that area, like, it's impolite to have a gun fully on display at all times wherever you go out in public, but it should be okay. That's my feelings toward that. It's like maybe it's the British kind of politeness nonsense in me coming through. Like I'll say English, not British. I prefer English. Yeah, that'd probably be what it'd be like if we had a 2A here in England. It should be like, it's open carry for everywhere. It's Castle Doctrine for everywhere. But out of politeness, most people conceal carry. But they have the option of open carrying. Oh, did I accidentally do that thing that the ADL hates? AOK. The scuba diver sign. Whoops. Yeah, that's nothing to do with identitarianism, ADL. Fuck off. Anyway. Yeah. The So this is the... Is it Disney? It's not Disney, is it? Disney was a part of it. No, it's just teaching. It's the Don't Say Gay bill. They're calling it the Don't Say Gay bill, but it's just um, anti-raising kids to be trans before they've had the informed consent of being like an adult. Yeah, over 18. You should be over 18. Also, very communistic for teachers to try and raise children away from their parents. And there's a lot of shit I agree with there is that teachers shouldn't be getting away with raising your kids or doing things with your kids or persuading your kids to do things in a secret closet or having a different... I saw something where they were having a different name given to them while they were at school, um, so they could mess with the child's identity as a way of keeping them away from their own parents and raising them as trans when their parents are completely against it. So there's lots of shady shit going on here. So I completely agree with what DeSantis is doing, his general push, but I don't generally agree with us needing to have any government at all. But if we're gonna have any government at all, it should be one like we had in the past. And I'm still up in arms against it. You know, I've got to the point in my mind where give Ancapistan a go. Basically, that's where I am. It's like I know organically in an Ancapistan situation, Wild West 2.0, you remove all governments in the world. You know, what best way you can. Some will automatically spring up here and there, but I think give it a go. You know, arm the populace, put in a libertarian government, using an ANCAP group to insert it. Libertarian government removes all laws and removes itself. What's left is a situation where the public are armed and in control, and there are split militias all over the country, and they're bound by general belief in a kind of constitutionality, which would kind of, I think, I hope, make them make most of the militias band together against any one militia that decides that it wants to try and become a government. So, like you've got an organic public are putting down, like the organic upgrowth of governments. It's like pruning plants in a garden, I guess. Like every time a nettle comes up, you rip it out. They're gonna keep coming up, but if your mindset is to keep ripping it out, you know, take the head. How do you say it? Take the head off the serpent. Remove the head of the serpent. Remove the hydra. The head of the hydra. Of course, 2 new heads will grow back in its place, but we'll keep removing them, kind of thing. Yeah, something like that I think could work, but we're so far from implementation of that the groundwork needs to be put in place, and it's a far off thing. It seems further away every day, but it's kind of, I think it's probably the best thing for us if we could get to that stage. Anyway, I've had lots of talks on Twitter about the intricacies of how to do this with other people who are kind of like-minded, and I can see the problems with it, but I still think it'd be a way better system than what we have. Oh, here's a very British meme. Yeah, and also what do you call China now? Like North Taiwan or Lesser Taiwan. What's this? This looks like a Matrix meme. Yeah, that's the FBI, right? So it's agents. So it's the FBI. Yeah. It's a don't tread on me Gadsden flag meme. I just want to be left alone. Looks like we've got ourselves another extremist. Like soy FBI's. Oh, this is kind of what I was just talking about. Hmm. Yes. Good. What is this? This is... Oh, this is a socialist thing. Mom, when I grow up I want to be a socialist. Well, son, which is it? You can't do both. Yeah. This is very appropriate to me. 21st century sucks, yeah. Everything outside the walls in the 20th century is good. It's good. Bring it back. Yeah, on the pepper growing front, this reminds me actually, I use this in my pepper growing videos. Shall I open up my... I will open up my YouTube for you. I hope you've been to my YouTube if you watch a stream. Hopefully you already know. There we go. Oh yes, I should tell you about my second channel. I've started a second channel, guys. This is the first channel, obviously. youtube.com/destro7000. That's me, if you didn't know. Over here on... Okay, what have we got here? Recent videos. This is my pepper growing, so if you want to watch me just in a newbie-ish way doing my self-sufficiency thing, there's me growing peppers from seedlings to harvest. And you can see what stage I'm at the moment. What was I going to tell you about? Oh yeah, so channels. These are channels I watch, so I'm sort of advertising them here in my channel section. Obviously, masters of libertarianism at the moment. Dick Masterson, The Dick Show, check him out. Sticks Hexenhammer 666, of course. Count Dankula, getting hop pilled. But anyway, my second channel is Destro's Dungeons. So I'm not sure, hopefully if you type that up in the search on YouTube it'll come up. This is the icon for it. So I kept this Mars astronaut on my profile pic on Destro 7000 channel for so long. I don't know why I kept that icon in particular, it's just because I was doing a lot of Space Engineers gaming, I guess. That's the player character from Space Engineers in a white spacesuit. So I've done a blue one here with a 2. So that's how you'll know it's Destro's Dungeons. And here is the... Click on videos, here is the channel. So... we got an old time-lapse here, got a welcome video, a little song I did, a little chat I filmed as I was walking on a date ages back. The one I mentioned in my recent video walking up to the Pimple Reservoir hut thing on Dartmoor. This here I've recently uploaded is one of my early student films I did in my first uni. Unfortunately you can hear me talking and giving screen directions to my actor in the backdrop, which is very unprofessional. I'm very sorry. This is from my second uni here. This is a music video I did the camera work on for my friend Daniel Markland, who's a great musician. Indie kind of music. This is me, just a clip from my recent walk to Blackatore, just getting pissed off, talking about freedom versus authoritarianism bullshit. Over here, some old clips of me doing kind of a mood montage for War of the Worlds. And here is a bucket full of time lapses I've spliced together, put over some Marilyn Manson music. So enjoy my first videos on my second channel there. Let's go back if we may. Obviously doing the more walks here. Try to conquer the Western Line tours of Dartmoor. Tour is like a mini mountain that we have around here, obviously. I'm still doing the odd film clip, kind of short highlight from good films I watch to use as a trailer. And I'm doing funny clips from people I watch, still doing those as well. So check those out on my channel. Can't remember what I was talking about before this, but there you go. Oh yes, pepper growing. Yeah, so you can watch me growing my peppers. True. Let's change that scene. Oh god, there's some stuff that there's some stuff about the people were saying oh god, the SJWs are trying to make everyone believe because of the trans thing that men can give birth and they fucking can't, and it's just like, oh my god, it's just annoying as fuck. And I'm not going to show you that meme, but it's probably on my Twitter. It's like how do you think men give birth in a world that wouldn't be about trans stuff? Yeah, imagine that, and then that's the meme. This is a funny one. It's one of the Apu memes. This is a graphic design gone wrong meme. I like the whole graphic design gone wrong kind of memes you see on Twitter. It's like, just do nothing. It is impossible. It's lined up so the graphic designer wants you to read it like, just do it, nothing is impossible. But you can't read it that way. I've seen like 4 things like that recently on Twitter. They're really good. Here's another one. Don't be happy, worry. Don't worry, be happy. And there's another one where it's a feminist holding up a sign and she's worded it wrong, and she's talking about like, don't do something to women, but she's put the words in the wrong order, so it's like, do something to women, and it's yeah, it's things like that are kind of hilarious to me. Graphic design gone wrong. It's normally like signs that you're meant to read, like not left to right. You're meant to read them in an upside down circle or something, or like you're meant to read them back to front, or you're meant to read the bold bits before you read the narrow bits. And it just turns into an embarrassing mess because you can't read it right. Not going to post that meme. Probably too spicy for Twitch. This is a cool one for responding to shit. Flare gun to signal the context squad. Yeah, you can use that for tons of things where it's just like, I am confused by what you're trying to say here. Lacks context. Oh yeah, this was quite funny. It's the Anakin meme, but it's on I hate the old political compass, but I guess you can make funny memes out of it, if nothing else. There's the I don't think the system works. That's the actual line from the movie, and that's the centrist position. Then the far left, economic and authoritarian, I don't work. The conservative or right, I don't think the system works. The libertarian, which is kind of me, don't system. And then the kind of hippie-ish left, I don't think. That was a fun one. Oh, this is very me as well. I hate ticks, man. When I had my cat, oh, I felt so bad that I had to remove the ticks from her, and she like it's like such a delicate operation, and it's so painful. It looks like I've never had a tick on my skin, luckily, so I don't actually know what it feels like. But my cat kept getting them from lying in the soil, and it's like, dude, it's a blood-sucking parasite. It burrows into your skin, and it can give you Lyme disease. It can give you encephalitis, where your brain swells inside your skull. And if you ever watched the TV show Hannibal, like Will Graham develops encephalitis, and he's like having blackouts and memory loss shit. And it's that always kind of terrifies me. And then just the kind of tick that bites onto you and hooks itself onto you, and everything about it. It's like parasitic, blood-sucking fuck, full of disease. And that's how the government operates when it taxes you. When you pay taxes. Something to think about. Oh, there's quite a few anti-tax memes I got recently because of my current position. This was an interesting one. If you go to jail for tax evasion, you'll be living off of taxes for not paying taxes. Kind of appropriate to the current times. And then there's movie review kind of memes. Yeah, a lot of this is like the Star Wars, like all the kind of fan universes that the SJWs have completely corrupted by making their own Disney reboot bullshit out of it. And some of them just get angry no matter what racial situation you put into the movie, what kind of representation bullshit system you set up in their own in their fucking identity politics racist mindset. Like, I mean, this is leftists making media for leftists, which is what all current films are basically. But they eat they eat their own. It's popcorn Ouroboros, like the snake that eats its own tail. The left just eat their own. Like, they can't satisfy themselves. They can't even make their own audience happy in their echo chamber. It's like, that's racist. Why is the black guy the villain? Black guy pointed a gun at white guy. White guy pointed a gun at black guy. That's racist. Why does the black guy have to get shot? Black guy pointed a gun at black guy. That's racist. Why is it only black people killing each other? White guy pointed a gun at white guy. That's racist. Why are there no black people in this movie? And at the end of it all, this is the racist over here. This person. None of that is. So yeah. Also, this isn't a meme, but I just saw this comic panel I thought was fucking hilarious. I have been watching a lot of the Superman movies recently. Nearly all of them, in fact. Just look at this fucking frame. What I don't know the context. It's like, oh, let's put these fucking memes together. This is, I might actually post to Twitter, like this. Dude, the synthesis, the symbiosis of these two memes, or what this image in this meme. Oh, art, absolute art. I'm gonna have to post this, I think. This is, yeah. If I remember to do it. Anyway. Yes, that's a bunch of looking at memes. We normally start the stream with looking at memes. I've just done it in a dumb format this time. and probably gone through too many. Um, yeah, I think I'm turning into Bill Bailey or something. Like, the bold, long-haired man. Look, mummy, it's a long-haired, bald man. Yeah. I hate this bald spot. It is because of some dodgy hair dye I got in 2012. Gave me a fucking bald spot. I didn't know it was going to do that. And it did. And now my hair grows long everywhere except on top. And I follow this. Um, I wonder if this is too spicy for Twitch actually. Do they allow like surgical procedures? I don't know what they allow anyway. Let me check. Turkish? Turkish. No, that's not right. What do they call it? Hair of Istanbul, which I call the Turkish hair surgery. This is where I first saw about this. This is what I need to do some research in, because I was thinking of getting this, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much it costs to do. I don't know what the side effects would be. This is called the FUE technique. FUE in capitals. I don't know what it stands for, and it's hair surgery, and you replace hair follicles from, say, a different part of your body, like your back or something, where the hair is growing sturdier, and then they transplant it in quite an interesting method, I think, follicle by follicle. And I think this is available in other places from Istanbul. It's available in like London and shit. But for some reason, the way these people post to their Instagram makes me kind of trust them more. I don't know if I should trust them or not, but I kind of do. Because they show a lot of videos and stuff, and people seem happy with the results. And I don't know how much I can show, but if you go to this account, you see these people with their bobbly scouts, they draw lines, and then, yeah, okay, here's a, I'm not going to enlarge this, but there's this like pen thing, and it sucks out hairs like individually, like microscopically, and then they lay them out, and there's like blood on the tip of the hair, and they're all like all these hair follicles just kind of laid out on a table. They kind of like harvest them from one place, and then I guess they put you under anesthetic or something, and then they painstakingly over a long period like insert individual hair follicles into patches on your hair and on your scalp. If like me you're going bald. And I use like before and after shots across here, and there's videos and things, and I don't know, I'm not sure how much I should trust people like this, especially after the coronavirus bullshit, but I kind of trust these people from what I've seen. But at the same time, a part of me doesn't trust like medical shit now, because there's been so much stuff online about people wanting to like force people to have the vaccine without consent. And I saw the other day someone was saying that they, in the health service, they have plans to, while people are under general anesthetic, like they're knocked out and they're sleeping, they are administered with the vaccine for COVID-19, the WEF's rebranded flu, without telling the patient and against their consent, which is a horrible thing with all the fucking side effects, especially from the Pfizer myocarditis and all this bullshit. And I'm worried that, if I go into surgery in a weird place, like a place like this, would they be trustworthy? Would they do something like this, or would they not do something like this? Is the medical establishment corrupt from now on? in every place. Because I saw some interviews with medical staff, and I've talked to people who worked in the NHS and like the dentistry business and all this, and I found out that, you know, not all of them are pro-government, not all of them wanted to do the mask and vaccine stuff, not all of them were for all this bullshit when it happened, which surprised me because I thought they all kind of were. But I'm learning some of them aren't, but it's kind of hit and miss as to who is pro-lockdown bullshit and who is not pro-lockdown bullshit. So, I don't know. That's something that puts me off this, but otherwise, I'd totally go for something like this. To stop myself being a long-haired bald man like Bill Bailey. Anyway, okay, so it's 2 o'clock now. I think I'm going to play a little bit of... I'll just play 1 or 2 rounds of BF1, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do any digital painting or airbrushing. It might be a no because it's so late. But we'll play some games. I'll jump to desktop cap. I will try and locate my fucking BF1. Seriously, I think I talked last stream about how my origin has been fucking me around with my game library, so it's not showing me my actual game library. There we go, view in library. That's better. So what do I have open? I have a meme open, don't need that now. I've got a mines window open there. Maybe I'll go into mines later and look at that. Okay. I've got to restore the audio. I think I pressed play there. Did you see me press play? I'm pretty sure I pressed play. Dude, nothing seems to be loading. I'm gonna try it again. Nope. That seems like it's working now. I've been watching, or re-watching, for maybe the 3rd time, and I'm almost at the end of it. Sliders. With Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, I think. If you've seen Indiana Jones, or the Bond film Living Daylights, or Lord of the Rings, you'll know Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. I think that's not John. Is it? Is it Jonathan? No, Jonathan Rhys-Davies. See, I confuse this. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers is Henry VIII and the Tudors, which is a good series. Jonathan Rhys-Davies is what I'm trying to say. He is this guy here, the big guy. This is a 90s show I really like called Sliders. It's about jumping through wormholes to parallel dimensions. So I've been getting through that. I think we're open here, it's just not showing me. Why is it not showing me? Oh, here we go. Right. Let's try and get some volume going on here. I might turn this down. I'm so not used to playing this with audio. It's always slightly more exciting playing this with full audio. I'm normally just... well, you know. I'm normally watching streams when I play this, so the audio's down. What should I play? What should I play? Should I play Conquest? I think Q scar. Oh god. My back. My back. I'm sure I saw an ambulance there somewhere. I'll try some Q scar here. I don't know how long this will be open for. Hey, let's get going, fool. I want to know how loud the audio is, but I can't know until it loads. And I hope it's going to load. It's so slow loading. What's going on in this place? Alright. So I don't know what class to pick. I'm going to get into the game, find out what the mood of the server is. See how loud this is. Okay, that's an okay volume. As I say, it's like 2 AM at night, so I don't want anything that loud. But hopefully it'll be louder on the stream. I mean, the overall volume on the stream is for some reason low, so you do have to turn me up when you start watching this on YouTube playback. I think it's slightly louder in Twitch. This is red. I need to turn it. I think we're in control though. I don't think there's any enemies here. Still need to take it. Okay. Can I jump on this? That'd be cool. Nope. Fine. Clown is... Can't remember what that said. Oh, Clown is by my side. He's on my squad. I just walked through some fucking barbed wire. I hate this, dude. Fucking barbed wire. Get out. They'd have a slightly more dramatic reaction to barbed wire in actual World War I. God, I wish there was a better... I mean, this is the best World... Whoa! Oh, nice. This is possibly, apart from the Tannenberg series, this is possibly the best World War I game that is available, and it's kind of sad that, yeah, I mean,
we have taken objective butter.
It took a lot to achieve this game, obviously, but, chucked a grenade, but, this is not the ultimate World War I game in terms of what could be created. For a start, everyone should have bolt-action rifles, not fucking machine guns, and it should be a lot slower paced and a lot more horrifying than it actually is. But I'm not gonna knock BF1. I love BF1 as a game. I'd just like to see something a little closer to actual World War I in terms of whoa! Trench warfare. What have I got on me? Shit. Oh god, I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get shot. There's a tank. Oh shit. There he is. I'm actually landing hits. You can't see me. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, dead.
We have lost objective Duff.
Oh, give me this, give me this. What is this? Ground support attack plane. Rose gold. Let's go pepper some people and hopefully not crash. Are there any fighters? Oh shit, there are people trying to take me out. What is this? Ah, someone fucking sniped me out of the plane. Oh no, that's a hacker. Did you see that? There's a flying machine gun attached to an invisible character. Flying machine gun on invisible man. Bailing server. That's the best thing you can do when there's a hacker, is actually just leave. You know, just don't accept servers with hackers on them. You know, just leave, and then, you know, hackers be like, oh, why is no one playing with me? Well, they should know why no one's playing with them. It's kind of obvious. It's not a level playing field. People just want to play the game with the actual rules made by the developers. That is the game. Alright, what else is there in Conquest? So we're on Sync U-Scar. What can I go to here? Has alright player amounts, Monte Grappa. I'm in a queue, fuck. Didn't get there fast enough. Shall I go to this Monte Grappa? Yeah, it's got less in it, so it might be less chaotic actually. Less players in it. 64 is a bit fucking chaotic. $24 is a bit low for Conquest though, so maybe it'll come up to like 30 while we're playing. Come on dude, give me at least one solid game. One solid match, I mean. I attack this, what is this, a fighter? Maybe I can continue bombarding targets on the hillside. I don't know, no, I think they'll come and chase me, I know. I think I should try and go for one of them. Oh, they're trying to shoot me out of the sky. Fuck. And I'm way off map here. I'm not gonna get on, there's a cliff face, fucking cliff. Why can't the plains area of access be the same area of access as infantry? It's so annoying. I hate the invisible collision holes, well, the death zones at the end of the map. Hate those things. Are we taking B? Are we taking B, I think. What are you doing? Get out of my face. Hello? Okay. A dead man be there. Fucking let me smash this. Hulk smash? No, let's not invoke Mark Ruffalo, the bastard. Oh man, did I watched the fucking I bowed down. Bow down? What's the word? What's the phrase? I'm always struggling with finding phrases I want to use. I buckled into watching a Marvel film, and it was that Spider-Man Home trilogy, the third one, with the Doctor Strange. And people were like, oh, this is so good, man, it's so good, they bring back Tobey Maguire. I like that they bring back Tobey Maguire and Willem Dafoe, but apart from that, it was kind of trash. It was kind of bad, dude. There wasn't enough saving graces in it to make it good like everyone was saying it was. I saw enemy something over here. Yes. There's a guy behind the hut. There's a guy on the track. He's going to the right. that another fucking plane trying to bomb us? Yeah, that's that Marvel. I mean, all the Marvel movies are trash. I was watching all the Superman movies, and they were fun actually. The old, I think is it Donner, Richard Donner? The old Superman movies with Oh, I want to find out if there's a documentary of who's the guy who played Superman again? Christopher Reeve. Is there a documentary of how he lost his ability to walk and regained? I don't know if he regained it or not, but he did loads of. What are you doing, dude? He's flying so slow. Oh, I destroyed the vehicle apparently. Yeah, for Christopher Reeve, after doing Superman, after his final Superman movie, I think it was, he lost the ability to walk due to paralysis from something. It was a big thing at the time. I'm wondering if there's a documentary actually on. He kept going into like therapy, physiotherapy sessions to try and walk again. I thought that was kind of inspiring at the time, but I don't know if he made it or not. Fuck, blown up. Oh no! No, there's a Zeppelin. I hate those fucking Zeppelins. Yeah, is there a Christopher Reeve documentary on him trying to walk again? While we're talking about YouTube channels, let me just type this in. I mean, there seems to be some individual YouTubers who talked about it. 11 minutes, that doesn't really seem like a documentary. Oh, he's got a workout video for before Superman? That might be fun to watch. Yeah. Paralyzed after horrible accident. Oh shit. Is it a horse accident? Oh, is that the actual video? There's a little video playing there. Fuck, is that it? Oh man, the horse lands on him? Dude, that cycling clip just there. That's pretty bad if that's what happened. So what was I going to say? There's a channel I started watching on YouTube recently that you should all go and watch called Scary Interesting. And he does some great vids, generally about people dying in horrible situations. I guess I have a kind of morbid curiosity about that. It came from I was starting to looking at caving videos, I think, and people who got stuck in underground caves. There's one called, it's a weird name like Muddy Puddy or Mucky Puddy or something. What was that called? Anyway, Scary Interesting. This guy who covered these cave accidents, I started watching his channel because he just actually, I think he's quite new to YouTube, but he's a instant hit and loads of people are watching him now, and he just does really nice simple videos where he researches horrible accidents where people died and just does a video on them with some he's got an okay voice, a slightly Canadian sounding voice, and he just narrates what happened from what he researched and has background plates vaguely relevant to what happened as he describes it, and sometimes there's maps and shit. This is the channel if you can see that. Scary Interesting. I post links to these on Mines anyway, so he's probably getting some traction from, you know, whoever goes to my Mines, I guess. I try and chain them in all my other social media. I haven't watched this one yet, A Collection of Horrible Fates. So check that channel out. Yeah, gotta read about Christopher Reeve. We gotta watch some videos on him.
Return to the combat area.
There's gotta be some bad guys here. Nope. Okay, that's weird. Got a back scratching situation going on. I got an itchy back that I can't scratch, dude. What do I do? What do I do? Okay. All flags are ours. What the fuck is going on? Oh, we've got more people on our team. That's kind of unfair. I might switch team. Only been here for a little while. Oh, I was gonna switch team, but the game's over apparently. That's because I went and watched some fucking... I went and looked at YouTube. Not paying attention to the game at the moment. Enough. Yeah, dude, that fucking little clip it was showing of the horse riding thing. Ugh. What was that? That was bad, dude. Right here. What the fuck? I have to watch that one. And this workout one before the accident. It's kind of cool. Z-Dice remembering Christopher Reeve, Oprah Winfrey show. Did he die? For some reason I thought he was still alive. But he can't be. That was ages ago. He was like a full adult. Way before I was born. Doing Superman 1. Yeah, he'd have to be super old if he was around. Look at that one kill. Yeah, I'm totally not paying attention to the game right now. It's that kind of stream. Let's keep my guns. Keep my current gun, which is a MG15 low weight. Should I? Okay, it's not good to have a mortar on a game that has buildings and skyscrapers and shit. Not skyscrapers, just tall buildings. But a limpet, that'd work. My squad leader is Kill Action Hunter. And on our squad we have It's Saucy Boy and Biblerkelf. Biblerk Elf. Or is it an elf? Biblerk Elf? Or maybe just Biblerkelf. Let's go, Marines, come on. Yeah, I don't know what it is with making streams. I do get a bit of fucking anxiety when I'm trying to start up a stream right at the beginning. Like, it's like, will I have enough to talk about? But then I realise, yes, I have ridiculous amounts of things that I can talk about. And then it becomes, oh shit, I've got way too many things to talk about. How am I going to choose which bits to talk about? And will anyone care? Basically. So, yeah. Dilemma. Dude, I need to get an adventure buddy. I mean, my dad comes on to the moor with me and goes walking, but I need someone else who can do that to hang with me, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe if they're extra fit, like, not extra fit, but, you know, fitter than my dad, like more my fitness, then we can go deeper into uncharted territory in the countryside and camp, and it'd be easier. I don't know, man. I just want, just kind of want friends like that anyway, who are into that kind of stuff. But I don't currently have any for that purpose. I have gaming friends, and I have an art friend. Don't really have many walking-y friends at the moment. A kind of podcasting, not a podcasting friend, but like a streaming friend would be cool as well. Someone who does this sort of shit. I can buddy up with to do a co-podcast, talk about films or something. That'd be cool. It's so hard to meet people these days though. All the post-lockdown shit going on, and everyone's just like so. It's kind of good that everyone's so different from each other. Get more individualism, but it's just all the kind of collectivist tribal shit that is the pain in the ass. Like, I can't be friends with you because I believe in chemtrails and you think that's bollocks or something. Yeah, but hold on, weren't we friends just now because we all agreed that this bullshit lockdown thing should end? Well, yeah, we were, but then suddenly there's a bolt-on to the ideology. It's like conservatives and shit were like that in the past. Libertarians were hanging with conservatives, and then, I mean, we worked out they were statists, and they started demonizing like freedom of expression and showing off their prudish side too much, and they started calling libertarians like pseudo-leftists or like the gateway into leftism, which we're not even fucking slightly. It should be obvious to anyone that we're anti-communist as fuck. Probably more so than the conservatives are, to be fair. But Jesus Christ. And there's more than that. There's way more kind of tribalisms than just that. I need to get through this wall here. There we go. Just blast my way through it. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass meeting people because these days you kind of, I don't know, you kind of have to assess how crazy they are and whether you can put up with that, and whether they can put up with how crazy they think you are based on your beliefs and all this shit. Yes! I do like this gun. This is quite a cool gun, the low weight version. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, yes! Gives you, I don't know, it gives you some kind of help, some kind of edge with recoil, like giving you time to pull down your recoil with this gun. I can't manage it in time with other guns, it's like the ammo runs out too fast or something. I like the sights as well, it's like a fork. Look at this. It's like a little fork. Whoa! No, 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 I'm not gonna get him in time. He's gonna kill me. Ah! Oh, let's go to that. They're taking that. Can I get there in time? Probably not. It'll spawn me away from it. Yikes. It spawned me in a fire. What the fuck? I nearly burnt to death. Shit. There he is. Where can I go? Fuck.
We have lost objective.
Oh, come here. You motherfucker, where'd you go? There he is. Now we're on the flag point. Where it actually is the flag? Oh, it's in this courtyard right in the centre. So you have to be over this side of the courtyard to start getting it. Oh god. Oh wow. Sniper killed him. Let's lie down. One down. There. Fuck. He's gone, I think. Oh. He's not all the way gone. Who chucked that? No! That was an enemy gas grenade. I thought it was a friendly one. Fuck. There's one down, and I didn't die, amazingly. Fuck. I didn't mean to throw it there. Oh shit, he chucked an incendiary. Smart move. Oh, but they're losing. The teams are unbalanced again on. No, they're only unbalanced by one person. That's not really unbalanced, to be fair. What's the enemy doing? Where are they? Hello? Fuck, there they are. Why isn't he shooting me, the dumbass? He could have killed me really easily. Okay, these guys are not high-class players, I think. They're not very sharp, these guys. I'm actually not doing too badly against them, because they're a bit dumber than I am. Slightly more organised than most of these guys on the enemy team here. Or shall I just... Oh no, I don't have a mortar, I've got a limpet. What am I doing? If I want to take out that truck, I need to go right up to it. Oh, nice! He's got a health pack there. Fuck, someone's actually mortaring us. Can I get to that truck? No, I think it's off map. Where's it going? Where are the enemy? There's one. Gas him out a little bit. I look away for one moment. And there's an AT grenade there for me. Was that an AT grenade or was it something else? Dude, we're just winning the fuck out of this. We got like nearly 600 tickets, they've got like 215. They have no flags. What's wrong with them? Dude, they're not very good. This one guy, I don't know if that's one guy that's good with the incendiary grenades, but someone, like maybe their entire team is using them. They seem to be using them a fair bit. Where the fuck is this bit of the map? I'm lost now. Oh, I see where we are. How long running down here before I meet... Oh, here we go. Okay, they're fucking around. Did they die? I have to heal by going prone here.
Return to the combat area.
Fuck. No way, it didn't blast that because it's in a combat area. Fuck. You get plenty of fucking ammo in this gun, which is nice. You just burn through tons of it. That's probably what's helping me do my recoil as well. Oh, I mentioned that, but sometimes you just burn through ammo way too fast while you're trying to train your recoil to pull it down. Come on, let me highlight this dude. Come on. They are mortaring the fuck out of this place. Oh, shit.
Return to the combat area.
Am I good here? I'm not off map here? Oh, there's a trip mine there. Fuck. They're just not advancing into the map. They've still lost all flags. We're about to win, dude. 960 tickets. We're gonna win the match now. Game over for the other team. I've got 9 frags. Can I? Oh, I can't go and get my 10th frag. Never mind. Yeah. Let's stop there for BF1. It is late at night, dude. Can't see my clock. Yes, I can. It is 2:40 AM. Yeah. So yeah, this was just a ramble stream. We saw some memes. I played some BF1. Not gonna get to do some digital painting. I think it is a bit late, but it's nice that I did a stream. First time in a while, I guess, and got to use my new intro picky. So, thanks for checking out this stream, if you were in chat, or if you are checking out the pre-recorded VOD video archive on YouTube, which is where I'm going to upload this shortly. I will try and do more of these streams over time. It's not going to be any kind of regular routine or anything like that. But I might do some painting streams at some point. If I've got stuff to talk about, I'll talk about it either in a vlog or on one of these streams. I might post extra vlogs to my new second channel. Check that out, that's Destro's Dungeons now on YouTube. And my main channel is Destro7000. And I will catch you all in my videos until the next stream. Thank you guys and gals. Yeah, catch you later.